It has been the discussion in Brooklyn Center since last April's death of Daunte Wright during a police traffic stop. How should the city reform public safety? On Monday, the Brooklyn Center City Council took a step forward, though perhaps not in the way some residents had wanted. The City Council unanimously approved funding for public safety reform. According to the mayor's office, the city budget allocates about $1 million for initiatives ranging from new units for 911 mental health response to civilian enforcement for non-moving traffic violations. Part of the funding comes from freezing 3 vacant police officer positions. The total dollar figure is about $300,000 shy of what Brooklyn Center Mayor Mike Elliott wanted. Elliott says passing Monday's budget resolution is a start.
It is incredibly important. And don't hold that against me. I am a young black, well, I don't know how young I am anymore, male. And this issue impacts me directly, deeply.
Katie Wright, Daunte Wright's mother, questioned whether she would want her son's name on the reform resolution because it's not fully funded. City Manager Reggie Edwards, meanwhile, addressed accusations he was trying to subvert the process. Edwards says he was trying to create something that was both functionally and physically possible.
And the hope and drive of mine, as well as you mentioned, a young black man. So clearly, I am not in a position where I'm going to simply try to subvert. I'm using all the knowledge and the skills and capability that I have, that I've garnered to this point, to be able to move for change.
As far as an impact on taxpayers, most homeowners will actually see a decrease in city taxes due to a tax increment financing district going back on the tax rolls. Students who attend Brooklyn Center schools will get a longer winter break. The school board decided recently to extend the winter break for students and staff from December 20th through January 3rd. Officials say they made the move in anticipation of the conclusion of the Potter trial. The school board says the extra time will allow families to avoid any challenges as a result of the verdict. A New Hope nursing home is getting help from the Minnesota National Guard to address staffing shortages caused by the toll of the pandemic. Reporter Sonia Goins has more.
About 30 members of the Minnesota National Guard started working here at Northridge Health on Monday. Recently, Governor Tim Walz activated the Minnesota National Guard to help deal with severe staffing shortages at long-term care facilities.
Really, the last 3-4 months has been when it started to hit us a little harder.
Northridge Health and Rehab is one of the first long-term care facilities to receive assistance from the Minnesota National Guard. Officials at the New Hope nursing home say they are grateful for the extra hands on deck, especially since some of its staff have been working long hours. Many of the National Guard members are trained as certified nursing assistants. They will perform a variety of duties.
They'll be doing everything from, help making beds in the morning, help feeding our residents, help them get up in the morning.
The stress from COVID-19 took a toll on Northridge staff. Many experienced burnout and took other jobs, causing a staffing shortage. The New Hope nursing home is down about 10% of its staff.
Our staff, they wear full PPE for that entire shift. And it's so hard physically to deal with that day in and day out. And so that has really pushed, I think, people to different industries and different lines of work.
The Minnesota National Guard members will help out for about 2 weeks. In New Hope, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Good food and good quality are just a few of the ways people have described Mort's Deli in Golden Valley. In this week's Takeout Tuesday, Delane Cleveland takes us inside this Midwestern, New York-style deli.
They count on us, we count on them, and it's a very family, community-oriented business here.
Everyone has their own version of comfort food.
Pastrami and Reuben. It's as simple as that.
But there's one place in Golden Valley
We are as comfort food as it gets.
that prides itself on serving up heaping portions of items that are known to bring satisfaction.
So think of your hot soups, your huge salads and pastries and desserts and very meaty sandwiches.
For the past 13 years, Mort's Deli has developed a loyal following of sandwich-loving patrons. Yet General Manager Greg Miller considers them as more than just your average customer.
I don't see them as customers, I see them as a community member, a church member, a family member, a neighbor.
With a motto like "We stack it high and watch them fly," it's easy to see why people keep coming back, whether it be for a sit-down meal or a Takeout Tuesday.
For 13 years, it's great to see the same faces day in, day out, week in, week out.
Deli-style food is easy to find in the Twin Cities, but what sets Mort's apart, aside from the generous portions, is their attention to the food quality.
We do get our pastrami and our cheesecake delivered daily out of New York City, supporting local farms, getting that quality of beef. I would say we are a very Midwestern New York style deli.
A New York style deli with a delicious Minnesota twist.
You have an appetite or hunkering for pastrami or a Reuben, I'd say definitely Mort's is the place to go.
In Golden Valley, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
A Brooklyn Park realtor who helps spread joy to children every holiday season will continue the tradition for a 36th year. The toys are already starting to trickle into the Brooklyn Park home of Jerry Moskowitz. This weekend, he's hosting his annual Toys for Tots party. The goal is to match last year, which was the toy drive's best year ever.
We had over 1,000 toys that were raised to help kids, and we're hoping to be able to do the same thing again. It's really important to us to be able to give back.
The event will take place in Jerry's front yard, and people can stop by on Saturday between noon and 7 p.m. or on Sunday from noon to 4 p.m. You can find out more information at ccxmedia.org.